use a pun, but one of the great undercurrents of this show is that this is a show about two best friends who tough it out through thick and thin. And I think that's one of the most beautiful aspects across the journey is your friendship, your camaraderie. But at the same time, you have two very different personalities. How would you describe your personalities and their differences?
Well, I mean, we've always said to a lot of people that if it was two Brian Adamses doing the trip, we wouldn't have made it out of Montana because we would have been too afraid about different things happening. We would have packed too much gear, and we would have probably still been sitting under a tree going, oh, well, I don't know if it's a nice day to go out.
And if it was two Brian Wallworks, we probably would have killed each other right around in the same state. So it takes the two Brians, like I'll maybe push a little too much and Brian will be a little too cautious, but together we find a good medium between us to, you know, get the adventures done and get on with the journey, you know. It works out pretty great.
I know that you're a little bit more, I can say maybe the more adventurous of the two. You're more of the conservative, safe warrior. And so you know, you do some crazy antics in this.
She's calling you boring.
Not at all, not at all. But honestly, I mean, you do backflips on the canoe. You do backflips. He does backflips on the canoe. You have to see the show. It's so funny. And you know, jumping off a bridge into a canoe, and obviously you've been delayed a few times in your journey and sometimes in the show as a result. So would you say that you know, I guess maybe the best way to describe this is to take a look at the next clip, and you all see exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Brian Wallwork. Let's take a look.
We found a crazy little dugout. And I got stuck. How the f do I get out of here, dude?
Brian, in his usual fashion, you know, he decides to jump in, you know, not really looking before he leaps, and it's kind of a bonehead move because we'd really misjudged actually how tall the short walls were on the side of the lagoon, and it was all made from sandstone, so it was so slippery, and we didn't really know what we were gonna be able to do to get him out.
I definitely want out.
Come over here. Can you try and get out over here?
No. What the hell was I thinking?
I don't know. Was I gonna have to go and call for help? I mean, I was pretty worried. I don't know. Like, I was hoping I'd be able to pull him out, but even I couldn't really get good footing on the side of this lagoon wall. It was kind of a really stupid decision on both of our parts to get ourselves in this mess.
Hang on to my wrist. Okay, can you pull me? Can you pull 180 pounds?
Probably not. Try it.
Ready? Because if I go, dude. Okay, wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3, go.
Basically, what I had to do was just, I mean, we did our best. I reached into the hole, Brian jumped up and grabbed my hand, and thank God I was able to pull him out, because, I mean, I don't know what I was going to have to do. I didn't want to leave him there for hours while I went to get help.
Sweet. I really should start thinking before I act.
You think? You think?
It wouldn't be interesting if I thought too much.
That's right.
I'm part of the non-thinking team.
That's the kind of adventure that results from your very talented non-thinking, Brian. I think you did a great job on that front. Claude, what's it like to produce a show with such unpredictability from these two?
Well, I think that clip showed it was a very good example, because I wouldn't, half the time I don't know if I'm going to see them again, because they do crazy things all the time, and then 4 or 5 days go by and I don't hear from them, and then finally I hear from them, and I think, and in this case, along the Colorado, there are a lot of casinos, so half the time I'm thinking they're just, you know, shacked up in a casino gambling all their, you know. And so, yeah, that's one of the big challenges, of course, is knowing if I'm going to see them again, because they take risks.